back. It's us again.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay.
Hello.
Yay.
Let me just go to the Twitch page and make sure it's working. Are you working? Just go to the. Oh, it's Twitch page. Oh God, I did that because there's no Roll20 window now.
Oh no.
How did that happen? Oh, the whole Roll20's gone. What the fuck?
I told you that site's being squirrely today.
You squirrely bastard. All right, launching. Roll20. Open up the thing. Is it there? Pop up. And
Hey.
it's not there.
Hey. Oh,
Come on. Oh, it's not even loading.
look at this dog. Oh, hi. Hi, sister.
Yeah, we have a special guest today.
Hey, Mila. Hi.
Mila.
Hi, Mila. What kind of dog breed is it again, Emilio?
It's it's like German pointer. You said?
Germans. I thought you knew what it was.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that.
Oh, I believed you because you did a lot of like dog walking stuff.
Well, I remember we talked about this dog before, and so I felt like I should have
Oh, did
remembered.
we? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you sent
Is
me a
it a
picture
German?
when she was a puppy or something.
Oh, it's like a German short hair pointer, something
Pointer,
like that.
pincher, pointer.
It's not a pincher, it's a pointer.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I mean to say she's a pointer.
she's a
She's
very
a pointer. She's
she's
a good
a
pointer.
good little point. She's so sweet. I'll, I don't want to move my camera, otherwise I'd show you where my sleepy dog is. He's next to me, but
Listen, you don't need to lie to our audience, Emilio. We know you don't
I
have a
don't
dog.
want a dog so
We know
bad.
you're just making it up. God.
Don't expose me, man. People think I have a dog. They think I'm one of these dog people. It's
One of
better
these
for views.
cool dog people.
The internet loves dogs, and they love me for having one.
Emilio, the internet loves you for many, many reasons.
It's for my. It's gonna be a hit when I'm on Queer Eye, like you say.
There we go. Yeah, so they'll refer to this footage and they'll be like, "Oh, look at what a loser he was before we got here. Look at this
The
loser.
Star Wars shirt.
We're gonna turn his life around. What a loser."
Yeah.
This will be
I
the before in the
help
before and
me.
after.
I don't know what their like voiceover is like, but
Listen, I don't know, but their names are Jonathan, Karamo, Anthony, Tan, and then the other guy. There's one of them truly is like he's amazing. He's the builder, so he like completely redoes the interiors of people's homes and it's like incredible. He probably has the largest impact on each of these people because he completely redoes their homes.
yeah, that's pretty huge.
And I cannot remember his name. And I have never been able to remember his name.
Oh man, that's bad of you.
Yeah. He also has a great backstory. Like he was like homeless at like 16. He never graduated high school or got a GED. Um,
Damn.
it's fascinating. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna talk about that today, Christian.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? All right. Well, all
We're
right.
gonna
Sorry.
we're
I'll
gonna
stop. All right.
we're gonna talk about
Got
other
it.
sad backstories.
Yay! Sad backstory. Trauma, trauma, trauma.
You know. um. Yeah. So we're back in Steamport, and if you missed our last episode, our friend Milder was um doing his Milder stuff and
Right.
surviving in the
Surviving,
circles.
trying to make, you know, friends in order to have security.
Yeah, working those angles, paying it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and ran into some of our some characters. Rhoda and Anil, a couple, well, a pair of friends who gave Milder a little plant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
And that plant seems to have curative properties for
it's a
people who have this disease that's going around.
yeah. There's been this sickness has been affecting the circles. Or at least to a small extent, Milder has observed people more sick than usual. The streets have been
Mm-hmm.
quieter than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Mildred was able to help Anil and also to help Emily, the daughter of Klaus, a local blacksmith. Uh, she was also sick, and um, yeah, it seems like also there's just like been some commotion with the clock tower. Um,
Yeah, I went over to go check it out.
Something's been going on over there that there's been a lot more guards patrolling the circles lately, and they're talking about some
Mhm.
troublemakers. And um, where we left off, actually, um, you had actually just rolled initiative because
Yeah.
you had been talking to Jonas, who was a shopkeeper, kind of keeps uh, sort of like a junk shop, a shop of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
knickknacks and all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And as you were there chatting, and you had just made a trade for this cool magical mechanical bracelet,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Hmm. Which is
you
supposed to do what exactly? I'm trying to remember.
so the bracelet. Well, Jonas said that the bracelet will sort of alert you of danger nearby, only within 10 feet.
Advantage on deck saves against traps and hazards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
it's not it's not the finest craftsmanship. It's not super
Yeah.
consistent.
Right. But it does something, it's like, well, maybe not. Why not? Why not?
um, uh, so yeah, so where we left you was that these Tanner brothers who you had
Mm-hmm. Who I evaded earlier.
you had ensnared them quite cleverly.
One of them, yeah.
One of them,
Felt good about that.
you see them kind of walking up behind you at Jonas's shop.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
rolled a 17 initiative.
yeah. So the older of the two, um, Bertram,
Mm.
um, he rolls faster than you.
What?
Yeah. And okay,
He
so
rolls faster than me?
well, he he rolls up on you quickly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bertram.
He's driving a vehicle.
He's in his little clockwork car.
Awesome. That's how he caught up. That's how he caught up with me.
Yeah, yeah. No, uh he um he gets up to you quickly. As you turn around, you spot
Mm.
them two coming, and one's 5 feet or so behind the other, and he just kind of pushes you aside.
Hmm.
Um, and he charges towards Jonas.
Mm. All right.
Um, and yeah, before you can react, he like grabs Jonas by Jonas's like shabby but also somehow fancy vest waistcoat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, and he says, you can kind of half hear. It sounds like he says like, "We need to talk."
Hmm. Hmm.
What do you want to do? You're next.
Okay. Um. And so there's Bertram, and who's the other one?
Vestar.
Vestar. And Vestar is like,
Vestar's like 5 feet behind you.
okay.
He's coming up. But yeah, he hasn't gone yet.
Um. Does he look like he's a threat? Like he's maybe coming at me?
He definitely was following. Yeah, behind. He had just lagged a bit behind.
Okay.
Um, but
But I mean, this guy wants to fight me.
oh no, it doesn't look like he's necessarily coming to fight you.
Hmm. But
Uh,
I'm in initiative.
you're in initiative. Yeah, it's your turn. So you're actually whatever you do happens before whatever he does.
Okay. Um. Man. I am. I'm going to. I'm sorry. Um, I'm going to lay. I'm gonna lay down a snare.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it between me and um Bertram. So it's supposed to kind of. I'm assuming he's gonna walk into it.
You're talking about Vestar.
Yeah, I'm assuming Vestar's gonna walk into it on his way to where Bertram is.
Okay. So you put down and the snare's invisible, and is that right, or is it visible? Let's see.
Um, it's invisible as far as I know. Yeah, it's nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence check against your spell.
Okay. I'm not going to be a stickler about this, but the
Okay.
casting time is 1 minute.
All right.
Um,
No, let's not do it then.
if you think of a way to do it though, that's
Okay.
fast. Maybe we can,
Um.
because it seems like the kind of thing that they might notice.
Yeah. 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 All right. I'm just gonna watch. I'm not gonna do anything.
You're just yeah. You sit
Yeah.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Vestar's turn. Vestar stops in the street, um, and turns his back on the shop and is like keeping watch.
Okay. And I just as though I'm not there.
Um, he's sort of ignoring you.
Okay.
He's just watching out.
So I'm inconsequential.
You are Milder.
I sure am. Um.
So it's gonna be Jonas's turn next.
Okay.
Um, and you can see Jonas looks like.
By the way, I am capable of reading lips.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, my observant thing. So if you
Oh,
can see a
cool.
creature's mouth while it is speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips.
Nice. Okay. So you can see. So you can't see Bertram's mouth easily. He's kind of
Okay,
back to you, but
got
then
it.
he's got Jonas like this, and so Jonas is like, and you can
Okay,
see
okay,
Jonas's lips.
sweet.
Um, Jonas is like grabbing Bertram's big beefy hands, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, uh, what do you mean? What? Um, and on Bertram's turn, Bertram goes to like backhanded slap
No, no.
Jonas across the face.
Okay.
Um, and he rolls. Yeah, he hits. Um, oh, and it's hard. He
Oh
hits
no.
Jonas very hard across the face, and actually
Mm-hmm.
drops him
Mm.
from his grasp. Jonas falls to the ground.
Mm. Is Jonas unconscious?
He's not unconscious,
Okay.
but that was a really hard hit. It's
Mm.
your turn.
I'm just gonna try to move so I can get an angle where I can see both of their faces.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of. I mean, you can sort of. I don't know, slide your way or.
Yeah, maybe I'll sort of try to sneak my way over to like behind some kind of like junky contraption or something.
Yeah, why don't you do a stealth roll?
Okay.
Um, they're not watching you, but they're
Ugh,
also
unfucking believable.
not watching you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Jesus. It's a +3 roll. Come on.
You slide behind this like it's like the lower half of a robot.
Okay.
Um, but as you do, you bump into it slightly with your elbow, and it clangs.
Awesome. Great.
And Vestar spins around.
Yeah.
Do you want to make any movement or bonus action before it's Vestar's turn?
Um, I
Or we can say,
let
we can say the stealth was your movement. So if you want to take an action, you can do an action.
yeah, I'm getting it. How about uh I just I I I grab a seed from my like little medicine bag.
Uh huh.
My I guess it's a belt pouch, but my little medicine bag. And I have an herbalism kit. And I make the seed using Druidcraft. I make the seed blossom into a large flower, and I just hold it and give a big ol' toothy, really sweet smile to Vestar.
Okay.
Like
Um,
I do one of these. I go like,
you make a charisma check.
okay, that's a problem. Um, doop, 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 doop. Fuck
Oh,
yes!
nice.
That is a crit success.
Nice.
Good
Okay.
roll. 19.
Yeah, it's a 19 charisma. Uh, so Vestar on his turn, uh, his eyes just explode open. Like what?
I mean, it's a fucking flower. I don't know when the last time he's ever seen one is.
It's probably the most colorful thing he's ever seen in his life.
I picked one of my fancy seeds.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and he like just like a child, like kind of reaches out, like
Mm-hmm.
unthinkingly, just to like
Mm-hmm.
touch this
I
flower.
don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
Um, what? Whoa.
He sounds stupid.
He's-
He's like, oh, doy, doy, it's a flower.
Hold on, I think my mic is doing something weird
Oh
here.
no.
um, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Uh, and that's gonna be his turn. He's just gonna spend
Great.
his turn just like
Mesmerized.
yeah, ogling this flower.
Okay.
Um, uh, Jonas, you know, looks up from the floor and you can see he's got like blood and his face is
Oh.
starting to turn slightly purple and red. What the fuck, Bertram? Ugh. What do you want? And he stands to his feet.
Okay. Okay.
He's a tall, willowy guy. Um, Bertram leans in closer, and you did successfully move to a spot, so you
Yes.
can see both of their mouths.
Hey.
And actually, like you're probably close enough that you can hear most
Oh,
of
okay.
what they're saying anyway.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
uh, you sold some parts to the wrong people, Mister.
Mm-mm.
Um, Uh, I need to see the rest of your inventory. Take me in the back right now.
Uh-oh.
And he like tries to like kind of grab him by the neck and like starts pushing him towards the cloth that covers the back of the shop.
Okay. Okay.
What do you want to do? Your turn.
Um, I'm gonna give the flower that I'm holding to Vestar,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey man, what's going on between Bertram and Jonah.
Um,
Jonas.
yeah. Wait. For some reason, I don't have it written down. Jonas, right?
Yeah, Jonas.
Jonas. Oh, I do have it. Yes, Jonas.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, he's still kind of like pretty mesmerized by you.
Okay. All right. Great.
And he'll say, "Well, you know what? Let's see here. Yeah, okay. He says, uh, Jonas, no, he's what is his voice? Jonas is
It's good.
Jonas is selling parts to the wrong people.
Okay. Okay. Are we still in initiative?
Um,
He's
yes,
now talking to me.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
yeah, sure. We can come out of initiative for you,
Okay.
but
Okay.
so if we do, then Bertram is going to take Jonas into the back while you're talking to
Yeah. I mean,
Vestar.
I don't really think that there's anything I can do about that.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not like, you know, who am I?
I don't know. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm just some guy who's like trying to stay alive. I
Yeah.
hope that maybe I can talk to this guy, and
Yeah.
see
Okay.
what there is to see.
Okay. So Bertram takes Jonas in the back, and
Yeah.
Vestar like just stares at you dumbly.
Okay. I know him, right? I mean, even though he's like a street tough, like everybody knows each other, right?
Yep. Sure.
So like, and he know, like we all know each other, even if we're not friends, we just know who the people are.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. Um. So he just said that he was selling parts to the wrong people. That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah. Okay. Um. So I say, what's that got to do with you and Bertram?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I might be dumb, but I'm not dumb enough to tell you everything.
Oh, what do you want to tell me then?
What? What do you mean? I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
Oh, I thought you weren't you just saying that you were gonna tell me some stuff?
Huh. Uh. What? What am I supposed to tell you? He sold parts to the wrong people. That's what the guards told us.
Yeah, that's what you were just about to say was who he sold things to.
What are you dumb? The wrong people. Just
Oh,
told you.
did the in so the guards what are they up to?
Guard stuff.
Oh,
They're
so
pissed.
you're hanging out with guards now, huh?
No, they paid us.
Oh,
He like proudly holds up like a little purse that jingles with some coin.
okay. I said, can I have some?
No way, man. He like shoves you.
Ah, okay. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, I could use some if you have like a few you could spare, you know?
Hey, why am I even talking to you?
Don't you like this flower?
How did you do that?
I'll tell you if you help me out a little bit. I'm just trying to get by. Like, come on.
You'll tell me how to make one?
No, you can't make one. Only I can make one. But I'll tell you how I make one.
Why can't I make one?
I don't know. I could show you how I do it. You could try, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. But we could do that if you want.
Uh, I'll give you 1 silver piece.
One silver piece. The guards gave you at least 10 times that amount.
17.
Yeah, like I said, 17.
2 silver.
Listen, are you gonna give me 5 silver or what?
5?
Yeah,
You'll tell me how you did it.
I'm gonna show you and I'll walk you through it. I just don't know if it's gonna work, but like I'll show you.
He looks at the flower that he's holding. Um,
It's pretty sweet, right?
he gives you 5 silver from his pouch.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Do you want to try to do this now, or do you want to go see what's going on with Bertram and Jonas first?
No, show me now.
Okay, how about I give you the first half of it now, and then we'll go see what's going on with them, and then I'll give you the second half of it after.
Um, fine.
Okay, that's a good deal, and I reach out my hand to shake his hand.
Okay, he reaches out.
Okay, cool. So, like, do you know what a seed is?
Yeah, like plant
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like plant stuff. But like, when's the last time you saw a seed?
I think one of the shops had a sunflower seed once.
Okay. Did you eat it or did you? Because you can eat those actually.
It was too expensive.
No. Okay. Well, check this out. And I reach into my um herbalism kit, and is there a sunflower seed in there?
Ooh, you know, let's roll for it.
Okay. What do I got to roll?
Um, well, what does the herbalism kit say again?
Well, so the herbalism kit is a wisdom roll for me, so I
Oh,
could do a wisdom roll.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do do do. Is this a save or is it a?
Nope, just a roll.
Okay. Oh, that is a crit roll.
Man, 2 in
23,
a row. You turned it around, Christian.
23, 23. I mean, I have like how many sunflower seeds in
Yeah,
there?
you have D6 sunflower seeds.
Oh my God, just give me a sec. I'll roll that. All right, there we go. I have two. I've got
Okay,
two
you got 2
sunflower
sunflower
seeds.
seeds.
All right. So I take out a sunflower seed and I say, Vestar, this is a sunflower seed. And I take his hand and I put the sunflower seed in his hand. And I just hold it there for a second. How's he reacting?
He is just sort of staring at it.
Okay.
He's like
Now,
waiting.
okay.
He's like his breath is like caught in
Okay.
his throat a little bit.
I say, Vestar, have you ever seen a sunflower?
No.
Do you want to see a sunflower?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Now listen, I'll tell you what I do to try to make this happen. I'm gonna use this other sunflower seed I have, and I'm gonna show you what I do. Now, I'm gonna make this sunflower seed grow, but your sunflower seed may or may not grow. Either way, I'm gonna show you a sunflower, and I'm gonna let you have that sunflower. And if you can't grow sunflower from that seed, you can still have the seed. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's go see what's going on with Bertram and
Uh, uh,
and Jonas. Cause man, I'm kind of worried about what's happening to Jonas in there.
he gives kind of a mean grin. He's like, yeah, he's probably getting
Okay.
his ass kicked.
Yeah. Maybe you could help me out with that so you could have a sunflower.
Well, I'm not supposed to let anyone go back there. That's what Bertram
Listen,
said.
either you're gonna have a flower today or you're not. That's your choice, man. I don't know who else is gonna give you a sunflower like right before your eyes.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right,
He like
come
takes
help
a
me out.
look in the street
Okay,
to see if anyone's coming in. There's really no one around right now.
cool. All right, so I I sort of gesture as like a lead the way type gesture to him.
Yeah, he like stumps back through the
Okay,
shop, and
okay,
you know, he looks nervous now. He kind of like pulls the curtain aside,
okay,
and he like peeks in.
okay.
Uh,
I put my hand on his shoulder.
okay, yeah. Uh, he hesitates for just a second, and then he like remembers, and he like walks through.
Okay,
And you so
good.
you come in kind of right behind him.
Okay, good.
Um, and you see Bertram is has made Jonas like sit down in this chair,
Okay,
this like old iron chair, and Jonas looks like he's been hit a few more times.
okay,
Um, and Bertram is like now like with his back to the door, like looking through, like roughly looking like shaking through this box of parts.
okay, okay.
I swear I don't have any more. I sold what I had. Well, that you better be telling the goddamn truth.
Hmm.
Um,
I I say to Vester, I kind of whisper to him, and I say, "He's telling the truth, man."
um, Vestar, he pauses. He doesn't say anything. Um, uh, and but he like looks back at you, and he like you can see that he's now look his like bravado from the street has changed, and he looks nervous.
Hmm. 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 All right. Um, I take the seed and I put it in my hand and I say, "Listen, to get this seed to grow, I close my eyes and I ask it if it will please grow for me." And so I do that and I close my eyes and I put my hand around the seed and I cast druid craft on it, and it grows into like a 3 foot tall freaking sunflower.
Uh-huh.
And I open my eyes and I hand it to him and I say, "Could you help me out, man?"
He's like, "Oh, what? Oh." And and he's not even looking at Bertram. He's just staring
Okay.
at this thing,
Yeah.
this thick stalk,
Yeah.
bright yellow giant flower. Uh, I don't think he has any more, Birdie. But Bertram like spins around.
Yeah.
You idiot! You're supposed to be watching the street. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What the fuck is that? He sees this the sunflower in his hand.
What is Vestar done with the other flower? Is it
He's
has it
still like got it like in his
he's got it here
he's
like
holding
this?
it like yeah like in the
Okay,
crook of
alright,
his
got it.
arm.
Got it.
He's like cradling this other
Yeah.
sunflower.
Yes, yes.
Um and Bertram is just stunned. He's like um but he like snaps out of it and he just like stares at you and stares at his brother and then he looks at Jonas. Um he says, "You better not sell any more shit to those people, or we'll be back."
And I just say to Bertram, I'm like, listen, don't worry. I'll make sure that he's gonna be on the straight and narrow here on out.
You gonna vouch for him, Milder?
Of course I'll vouch for him.
We'll put it on you two then.
Okay. By the way, and I turn to Vester and I say, Vester, just so you know, if you let that flower dry up, you'll get 200 sunflower seeds. And
Shut up.
I hope you use those for good, man. That's all. Just like enjoy. Know what I mean?
No way. 200?
I tell you, man, see all those like little spiky things in the middle? Those are all gonna become seeds.
Uh, Bertram is just like, what the fuck are you two talking about? Let's go. And he grabs Vestar and just like shoves him out of the out of the back room.
Okay. And I say, bye, Bertram.
Fuck you, man.
Okay.
Um,
They left.
they leave.
I go like, oh, it sounds like the deepest sort of exhale.
Uh-huh.
Just like, oh God. I'm like, Jonas, what the hell, dude?
Oh my god. Thank you, Milder. What the fuck? Those assholes.
Oh my God. Like, what what did you do? What is happening right now?
I don't know, man. They said I sold some parts to the wrong people. Uh,
What parts? What kind of parts? It seemed like they were looking for something specific.
It was those some old guard parts that I had. The old models. Nobody
Huh.
gives a shit about those parts anymore.
Who'd you sell them to?
I sold them to Anil.
Oh, I mean, I just saw Neil.
Yeah?
Yeah. Um, he wasn't doing so great.
What do you mean?
Like, he was sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like he was sick and like I don't, that like rash cough thing that's going around?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you told me about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like that's what he had.
Oh, but he's okay.
I was gonna try to help him out, but then like, did I help him out? I wasn't able, right? Because
You used the herb as a poultice, but you didn't have a chance to make the tea.
that's what it is. Okay, yeah. So I cleared up his skin, but he was still kind of coughing, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I was able to, help him out a little bit, but then like the guards were coming, and it was just a whole thing. And
Well,
anyway,
the guard.
I did help out Emily though.
Oh, wait. He like collects himself and he
Okay,
stands up and like goes to a little uh like copper spigot in the back of the shop.
okay,
And he cranks this mechanism and like just
okay,
a small splash of water comes out into a little copper pan.
okay.
And he like kind of wipes his face a little with this rag and the
Mm,
water, and he cleans his hands. Um, and he just before he turns back around to you, he just kind of like absently like spins the wing on this like one winged mechanical bird that's on a shelf behind him,
okay,
and it just
okay.
like goes.
It's fun. Yeah, that's cool.
Um, but do you mean the guards were looking for a Neil?
Well, either a Neil or Rhoda. I don't know. But they had to get going in a hurry, and so then I kind of ran for it too. And anyway,
Well,
then yeah.
I sold him those parts just a few days ago.
Hmm. Did he tell you what he wanted them for?
No, I didn't ask.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Oh my god, you think that's why those idiots tuned me up?
I guess I mean, since when did they start working with the guards? Was that always a thing? Like, what
Well,
was that about?
I don't. Nobody in the circles really works with the damn guards.
That's kind of what I thought. But now the guards are like paying the friggin' Tanner brothers? Good. Tanner boys.
Eh,
Um, I mean, what do you think, what do you think that's about?
I don't know. I never heard anything like that before.
Me neither. That's really weird. Did you hear the guards run around the streets yesterday?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Uh,
man.
they were looking for somebody, I think. Fuck, you don't think they're looking for a Neil?
I don't know, man.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
they could have been looking for you. I don't know.
Shit. What has this asshole got me into?
I mean, I don't know. Is Neil that bad?
No, he's a fine guy, but if people are looking for him, he must have done something.
Huh. Oh yeah, because the guards are like so fair-minded, huh?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. All right. Well, you don't know where Neil's at. Like, I was at their place or one of their places yesterday, and then they had to get out of there. I don't know if you know, like, where they might be or one of their other hideouts.
Sorry, man. Uh,
Mm,
they're always on the move, those two.
okay.
Uh, I'm sure somebody knows where they are.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. All right. I mean, I guess what happened when I went to the clock tower? Like, I was headed that
You were gonna
direction,
head
right?
there, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm just gonna go check out the clock tower. Um, kind of see what happened there before. I guess it got defaced or something. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who did that? Do you have any idea?
No, man.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna head on over there. You got anything else for me?
He's like spits in his little sink.
Mm-mm.
All right, just thanks again, man. Yeah, I'll, I'll I'll do you a favor next time I can.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, don't forget I did that. Anyway, you keep it frosty, Jonas. I'll catch you later.
uh, yeah, fuck off, man.
Later. All
uh,
right. So
yeah.
now I finally can I go to the clock tower?
Yes. So yeah, you
Yeah.
head to the.
Can I just say I feel good. I feel pretty good about how that went.
Do you? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
I think you handled it really well.
That was fun. All right, let's keep going.
um, that was fun.
Yeah.
So you can head to the base of the clock tower. So the clock tower is massive, right? This is a 999 story building.
What are you
It's
talking about?
yeah, it's the base itself is just humongous, but
Okay.
it's also for a building so tall, it's also weirdly narrow. Um, like it should have to be much bigger, but there's like mechanical and magical things happening around the tower at all times,
Got it.
so it doesn't really make sense. Like the physics of it are weird.
Okay, got it.
Um, at the base level is like almost this huge solid like cube of metal.
Okay.
Um, and there's not like doors or windows or anything. It's just like this massive like foundation piece. And then running up the sides in various places are these elevators.
Okay.
Um, and around about up to like about 100 yards from the base is a perimeter fence
Okay.
that's been
Okay.
set up, and that's relatively new. Um,
Okay.
and there's guards um, patrolling, and it seems like there are more guards than usual. Um,
Oh, okay.
there are also, around this huge cube, there are like smaller buildings that are the remnants of the former city that was here before it turned into Steamport.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And so they have a different look. They're like stone and wood.
Hmm.
Um, uh, and it's like an old town kind of.
Okay. Okay.
And living there now, though, I mean, they've for the most part been converted into like what the housing for what remains of like the middle class.
Ah, okay. Got it.
Um, so what do you want to do over there?
Um, trying to remember why it was that I wanted to go.
Oh, I remember you said that um, you had a one of your message locations
Uh-huh.
where you get messages was near the base,
Ah,
and then you also
yeah.
said you wanted to look at any graffiti.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let me head on over to my hidey spot at a bench and just check to see if there are any notes there.
Yeah, is this one like the other one with like the you have a tree like run in and collect a note from the leg of the bench or something?
Um, so no, this one is I sit on the bench and um, I kind of reach um, I lean forward and kind of give a cough, and as I'm coughing, I also kind of like just reach under the bench, under the seat of the bench, and um, yeah, let's say that I do let a tree kind of scuttle along my arm, and then check into like carved out area of the it's a stone bench, the carved out area that like you couldn't get into with by accident, basically. You really have to get in there. So I send Tree to go retrieve anything for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want, I'll use do
What are you gonna
despawn
use? What is it?
despawn.
Oh, what is that?
Um, you establish a telepathic link with the beast you touch that is friendly to you or charmed by you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so I'll use that.
Okay. Oh, Beast Bond.
Look at this guy.
What a
Look at this
sweet,
big guy.
what a sweetie.
Big gal. Okay. Beast Bond.
All right, so you telepathically merge with your mouse
Yep.
tree, who
Mhm.
scurries under the bench. Um, and so what I've been doing is I've been rolling for if there's a note or not. Um,
Okay.
and I did that the last couple times too.
Oh, fun.
And I rolled a one
What
on
does that
this
mean?
one. And I think it means that like there's a rat under the bench that tries to
No.
attack Tree.
No. What happens?
Well, you have this telepathic link, so roll
Okay.
initiative.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Um, if you kill Tree, Emilio, I'm gonna be devastated. Oh my god, I just rolled frickin' a crit roll.
Wait, oh my God, you are okay, amazing.
21.
Yeah, so I rolled a 19. So that's fucking great because
Ooh,
I was about
yeah,
to have
yeah.
a fight right here, but
I
okay.
fucked you, buddy.
So what do you do?
I have,
You go
I
first.
have, I have him use dash to, or what is it? What's the one that allows you to withdraw from a fight?
You can disengage.
Disengage. I
Yep.
have him use disengage to run right back up my sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
totally do it.
yep. Whew.
Yeah, you see this rat like lunge forward, and then you're too quick, and it kind of slinks back into the
He
shadows.
didn't see like a piece of paper there behind like the rat or anything when he was in there, did he?
No.
Okay, right. Whew. And I just say like, oh man, close call, buddy. Sorry about that.
Um, yeah. He like cuddles up against you, or no?
Okay.
I bet he's just like, yeah, yeah, another day in the
He's
circles, eh?
yeah, he's street wary.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, got it. Um, well, so I guess then I want to go take a look at the graffiti at the clock tower.
Yeah.
I
Um,
sort of cough and get up and then start, you know, walking over.
um, there are guards like a lot out quite a bit.
Mm, okay.
Um, uh, and yeah, so there's not really any graffiti visible out here.
Okay.
Um, give me a perception check.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, that's enough. That's the
Okay.
number.
Sweet.
You can see that like they're not within the fence area, but like along the old town buildings,
Mm-hmm.
there are spots that have like recently been buffed out.
Okay.
And yeah, I think with a 10, that's what you get.
Okay. Okay. Um, what does it look like? I mean, what are the guards doing? Is there some sort of like pattern? I'm just gonna like lean up against a building and just sort of like try to make myself small and just kind of watch what's going on. Like I guess it's teaming with guard activity. I guess I'd just like to know if I'm observing any patterns.
Yeah, it looks fairly disorganized, and you see sort of a lot of like comings and goings,
Okay.
um, with
Now I
just
know I have um city secrets. So
oh,
like
what does that do?
that's the urchin thing where you just know like the streets back like the back of your hand.
Uh-huh.
Um, and so and see you know the secret patterns and flow to cities and can find passages. When you're not in combat, you can travel between any two locations in the city twice as fast. But in any case, like I just know I know the city.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at them and I'm wondering if I can kind of discern like where it seems like they're coming and going from. Like, is there any sort of like pattern there?
Yeah. Yes. Um, so there is there are several you know that there are several entrances in the gates around the base.
Right.
Um, uh, the one that you're closest to has, you know, a couple like groups of guards that are just posted up, hanging out.
Okay.
Um, they are letting other guards in and out, who are, it looks like coming in larger groups from an area uh, that is sort of like the guard like barracks area, but also
Okay.
is one of the main uh, like servant entrances
Hmm.
to the tower.
Okay.
Um, and there seems to be a lot of traffic between this guard gate near the front and that one.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
and then from
Okay.
there, the guards are splitting up into smaller groups and heading out towards like the stairs area where you had been the day before.
Okay. Okay. Meaning they're going to the area where I was with Anil and Rona or Rhoda.
Rhoda, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Um, man, do I hear them talking about anything?
Here, not really. They seem they're just kind of moving with a lot of purpose.
Okay.
Um, there are um, there are like uh, every now and then you catch a glimpse of like an officer type. Um,
Hmm.
there's not a
Like a
lot.
person?
Yes,
Okay.
like a non-mechanical, yeah.
Okay.
And they've got a different uniform. Um,
Hmm.
every so often, one of them will be directing uh, people in somewhere or another.
Okay. Okay. Um, do I recognize any of the officers? How many, like, are there a bunch of them? Is there just one? Like,
You don't recognize them. There's I don't think at this point you've been able to get close enough without like sort of attracting their attention.
okay.
Um, because the area that they're in, there's no one there, right?
Okay.
Everyone is out of the streets.
Yeah.
And so they are the only sort of people around. So if you get, unless you're doing something really stealthy, unless, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you get too close, to where you might be able to recognize faces,
Mm-hmm.
more clearly, they will probably notice you. But you
Okay.
could,
I'm just gonna, is there an officer there right now?
yeah.
I'm just gonna walk right over to him.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just walking straight toward him. And yep, I'm just gonna walk toward him.
Okay. So you get about, uh, you know, maybe I guess like 2 blocks,
Okay.
uh, from him when a patrol like steps out into the street, uh,
Okay.
in front of you.
A patrol of guards.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just like 5 guys.
Okay. Okay. Um, so I just try to walk past them. Like I sort of like pretend like, I mean, I just I behave as though they're not there to impede me. And I just sort of like I try to shuffle around them. I was just like, oh, excuse me, sorry, excuse me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I say, what? What?
Uh, the guard like whirs and turns.
Okay. Yeah.
No one, no one around the tower right now.
Um, I kind of squint over at the officer that I can see because how far he can't be that far away from me now,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
he?
like at this point maybe like 50, 60 feet.
I could recognize him from this distance, right?
Sure.
Okay. Who is this guy?
Yeah, it is. Um, uh, it's a female officer named Ophelia.
Oh, okay.
Captain
So,
Ophelia is how you all know her.
okay. So I know her.
Well, the
I know
people
who
in the
she is.
circles know her reputation and who she is.
What kind of reputation?
She hangs out in the circles sometimes.
Okay, okay.
Like she likes to get with the people and dirty and like take care of things herself sometimes.
Huh. Like in a bad way or in a like helping the community way?
No, no, in a like I'd like to get my hands dirty, tough, like mean kind of way.
Okay. Is she mean to the people of the circles?
Yeah, although what she, there's like a couple like bars,
Yeah.
and barely bars, right? But counters where they serve
Yeah, right.
this cheap, shitty, like brewed substance.
Okay.
Um, and she likes to just like hang out there sometimes and get into
Okay.
fights, and
Okay.
um, but she's no friend to anyone in the circles.
Okay. All right. Um, I sort of wave over at her and I say, Ophelia, and I wave at her to try to get her to come over. And I do that and I say, sorry guards, um, Captain Ophelia is a friend of mine. I'm just calling her over. She can help clear this up.
Okay. Um, make a persuasion check. Make a
Mm,
deception check. Deception
okay.
roll.
I'd like to use my inspiration.
Please do.
Okay. There's deception.
Excuse
Ugh.
me.
9.
Jeez, man. Wow, you used
Jeez.
up those good rolls. Okay.
I know.
The the guard moves its mechanical arm. It has like
Mhm.
one human arm and one mechanical arm.
Okay.
Um, and it like puts its hand like right up on your chest.
Oh, okay. Um, is Ophelia coming over?
She's ignoring you.
Ah,
And it says, "Go back to your home."
I say, okay, okay. Just like, um, could you give this note to Captain Ophelia?
The guard just looks at you, and its hand like shifts to like this position.
Okay, great. Um, I, um, um, I take off the clockwork wristband and I give it to the guard and um I say, this is from Jonas, and tell her that this is from Jonas. And I give the guard the clockwork watch.
Hmm. Okay. Um. I need another check here.
All right, if you say so.
Um. What check do I want here? Hmm.
I
Uh,
say, I say this is intel for your superior officer.
okay. Give me a persuasion check this time at advantage.
All right, thanks for that. 16.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The guard hesitates for a second, and then it closes its robot hand around it, and
Mm-hmm.
lowers it, and then turns around and starts walking towards Ophelia. The other four guards stand and stay with you.
Okay, okay. I leave. I say, all right, hey, as always, nice talking to you, gentlemen. And I head out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit up my hiding space that's sort of in the Clockwork District. It's um, it's this area that's like there's like a bridge, and it's over pretty sort of like fetid water, but there's actually like a little bit of like some netting under it. Like you know how some bridges have like kind of netting like that,
Yeah.
and so I kind of am able to climb my way down, and there's sort of like a place up under the bridge that um, has kind of like an internal ledge, and I've got like some, just like a blanket and stuff set up there.
Yeah. This is part of the old river that
Okay.
uh, used to flow through Steamport. Um,
Okay.
uh, it was yeah, this is the town of Two Forks before,
No. Okay.
and this was one of the forking rivers that gave the town its
Uh,
name.
okay. Cool.
Um, but it's like
No
it's
need
like
to swear about it though, Emilio.
it's since dried up, um, and it's sort of there's just like a sort of dingy trickle of sewage that flows out of it.
Oh man, no forking way.
Yeah, it's forking terrible.
Oh man, sounds forking awful.
Yeah. Um, but you've got a nice little alcove here,
Yeah, I
tucked
mean it's
tucked
just,
into.
it's hidden and it's been pretty safe.
Yeah. Um, you over some time, I guess
Mm.
here. Well, what do you want to do here?
I'm taking a long rest.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So you complete your long rest, but towards the end of it, um, you hear a patrol starting
Oh,
to walk
okay.
um, just over the bridge.
Okay.
Um, and
What time of day is it now?
so we're about midday. So yeah, it's like becoming evening.
Okay. Okay.
And they're shining a light around. Like you can see, you don't see them, but you hear them, and you see this light just kind of this like small yellow spotlight being like flashed around different
Okay.
areas
Okay.
to the side of the bridge. They're like looking around.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Can I overhear them say anything?
Yeah, they these guards sound less robotic than the ones that you bumped into earlier. They've got sort of
No.
more human voices,
Okay.
um, and they're complaining about having to do this night search.
Oh man. Okay.
Um, you hear one of them saying like, "Why the fuck would anyone be hiding in Old Town?
Hmm. Do I
No one's
overhear
that
any of
stupid."
them? Do I overhear any of them talking about mentioning any names that I recognize?
The only name you recognize is Captain Ophelia's,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they're bitching about the captain.
Okay. Got it.
Um,
Okay.
but they do start to search along the banks of the old river,
Okay.
which will eventually take them towards your hiding spot.
Okay. Yeah, I think I wanna just kind of want to poke my head out and see if I can find an opening to make a move to kind of climb out of there and while there aren't any guards sort of marching along the bridge.
Yeah. Um, let's do a stealth check.
Okay. You don't think that would be like a perception check? I'm not trying to be hidden per se. I'm trying to find the right moment to
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Yeah. 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 So you see them. You know, they've started going up the bank of the river
Hmm.
away from you, and then
Okay.
they cut across. Uh, you know, a few hundred feet down, and they turn and they start to head back. And
Okay.
as they're heading back, they're stopping at the other bridges along the way, and they're searching underneath.
Okay.
But when they do that, they're they're occupied. They're looking away, and their light is not out in the open. It's pointed up.
Okay. Okay.
And so you see, you know, they pass. There's like three bridges between you and them. They pass the first bridge. They look underneath it. They pass the second bridge. They look underneath it. So when do you want to kind of make your move?
Um, just as they're, I mean, as quickly as I possibly can when they're preoccupied looking up, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And which way do you want to go? Where are you gonna go?
I want to get onto the top of the bridge that I'm under and, um, make a run for it as quietly as I can in the direction of Jacob's shop,
Jonas?
Jonas's shop.
Okay. Just making sure. I was like, did I have a
Yeah,
Jacob?
no, sorry. No, sorry, Jonas's shop.
um,
And by the way, the city secrets thing lets me get to destinations twice as fast as anybody else.
does it give you any stealth or
No, but
acrobatics or anything like that?
it doesn't. So it says, when you are not in combat, you and companies you lead can travel between any two locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. So I'm just fast once I sort of am out from under the bridge and trying to get from point A to point B.
So make either a stealth or acrobatics check, whichever you want
Okay.
to
I
make your
I
move.
will do an acrobatics check. I think. Nope, stealth. Ugh, 9.
Okay. It's going to be against their stealth roll.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and that one for them. Um,
What, a nat 1?
yeah,
Oh! What
yeah.
do I get? What I
Wh-
get for a crit fail, baby?
So, yeah, they what do you get? I mean, you're really just good. You just you got a piece out of there. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make this super stealthy, smooth move,
Yeah.
um, and uh,
I don't
at,
think I do. I think I just walk
you,
normally
right,
and I
right,
go
right.
totally unnoticed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just walk right out of there, walk up
Yep.
to the bridge, walk across
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Um, uh, One of them has dropped like a part of itself,
Oh, okay.
and you spot it as you're heading up, and you can snatch it if you want to. It's just like a
Oh
small.
yeah. I
Uh,
100% want that. What is it?
it's like a small. It's like these two uh, metal wires that are rigid that connect to a central kind of gear thing,
Okay.
and they turn like this.
Okay. Note.
Um, and it's a part that's usually part of a leg.
Okay. Right. How much do they weigh each?
It's a light piece. Maybe like a quarter pound.
Okay. Wait. All right. Got it.
Okay, and you can head now to Jonas's.
Yeah.
It is night. Mm.
Um.
You're not sure if Jonas will be open or not, but you can definitely head to that part of town and see.
Yeah. And I want to just kind of like, you know, take the quiet route
Yeah,
just in case.
yeah. Um, there is increased guard activity throughout
Yeah.
the circles right now,
Okay.
um, more than the day before.
Okay.
But you are, as you said, you have, this knowledge of the city, and
Yeah.
you're moving very smoothly. So yeah, you can make it. Although yeah, you definitely notice like, oh, every so often you have to stop and double back because there's a patrol somewhere. Um, they're just like popping around every corner.
Yeah. I mean that works for me. Let's yeah. Um. I think this would be a good time for me to stop right now. I'm like
Okay, yeah.
exhausted,
You
but
make it.
I'm really enjoying this though. Actually.
Are you okay? Good.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a different sort of way to play. I think.
Well, I'm just like I don't have the capacity to be anything other than this character who's like, you know, just trying to negotiate his way through.
Yeah. No, I love it. I really have been like, I think I've really been looking for something like this also,
Okay.
because
Okay.
I just get so bored with combat sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like this build is not a combat build.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Um,
So let me just say, so
okay.
you make it back to Jonas's, um, uh, and uh, the shop is like closed up, and there's a notice posted on the front
Oh, okay.
that says, shop closed by order of clock tower guard.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
And Jonas is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Just a sec. I'm taking notes here. Okay, so I get to the shop. There's a sign up that says closed by order of the what?
The clock tower guard.
Okay. Um, jeez. Um, is there any, is there anything off or anything that looks like Jonas would have, um, that looks out of place that maybe Jonas like maybe left a note or something for me there, like just anything out of the ordinary or whatever, like that I can tell.
Give me an investigation check.
You think that's an investigation check?
Yeah.
I'm looking around the room.
So two things about the shop that you see
Okay.
just looking around.
Okay.
The shop
Okay.
is I mean it's a junk shop. There's clutter everywhere.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Um but it's been like messed up. Like stuff has been like
Yeah.
thrown about and
Okay.
um so yeah, so I think if you if you want to dig a little deeper into this, you
Yeah.
can. You definitely can.
Okay.
But make an
But
investigation check.
investigate. All right. I'll give you your damn investigation check.
I don't want to say no, but
16. 16.
very good.
16.
Okay, okay. All right, nice. Um so yeah, it's it's like a there's like a pile of stuff that looks like it was deliberately piled up in a way, not like everything else was just like thrown about and
Okay.
piled on top, but there's like this one pile of gears that's like stacked almost.
Hold on one second, Amelia.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been so sweet. Yeah.
Though taking the doggy
Okay, sorry.
away.
I'm back. Sorry, there's a deliberate pile. What's that?
Yeah, so it looks like this pile. You notice that this pile looks like it maybe has been stacked up for some reason,
Okay.
um, to cover something.
Okay.
And as you like, push the gears aside to
Mm-hmm.
see what's there, you find just another uh, copper guard part stashed
Mm.
under this pile.
Mm. Okay. Anything else?
That's all. There's no, you don't see any sign of like a note or a message or anything like that.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take that for sure.
Okay.
What is it? What does it look like?
So this is it's three small gears that are all connected to each other, um, and they just like turn, but the middle one turns independently of the outer two.
Okay. Okay. How much do they weigh each?
This is about the same weight as the other one, like a quarter pound.
Got it. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think I know where I'm headed. But yeah. Okay. We can stop for now.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Very good,
Hey,
very good. Thank
that was
you. That
fun.
was fun.
Yeah. Um, okay. Can we try to make it happen for next week too?
Next week, I want to say yes, but my dad is coming next week. Um,
Tell that dude to get lost.
yeah, I know, right? I should just
Dad,
with
Dad, why don't you get lost?
your
Dad,
visits.
Dad.
Um, Let me see. So he's coming on Wednesday.
Okay.
I don't think we're going anywhere on Thursday. So maybe we can just like really, I'll really try to make it happen.
How about we just check in to see if it's possible, if it's not possible. So,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
okay.
I'll talk to him. So when he comes on Wednesday, I'll figure out what our plan is.
Yeah.
He wants to go visit his brother like up north of LA. Um, but I don't think we're gonna do that until Friday. So that's why I'm thinking we'll still be here Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, maybe it happens. That'd be fun because it's good. I'm having a good time.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh
All right,
shoot, I
I'm
just
gonna
messed up the
pass the
thing.
hell out. Uh-oh.
All right, man.
All right.
I will see you next time.
See you. That's the thing we say.
So,
See you
see
next
you next
time.
time.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right, bye.